Hello grade 12s, let's quickly look at question 2, which is about safety, and this is a generic topic, which means that all the specializations do it. Question 2.1 says discuss visible signs and symptoms during an emergency in the workshop. So this actually falls under the examination procedure. We have to look if the environment is safe and what happened. So visible signs and symptoms will be anything that physically happened to the person. So that is on page 5 in your textbook. So you'll see that there is a topic over there. So it says, before any action is taken, the first aider must take note of breathing irregularities, abnormal position of the limbs that indicate breakages or any visible signs of bleeding, especially from the nose and ears. So that will be breathing, broken bones, or breathing irregularities. So then 2.2 says discuss 2 types of workshop layouts. Now that is on page 22. So remember, you get your product layout where your machines are ordered in a specific way. So the product moves from the one machine to the next machine. So if one of these people are not there, then the whole production line is going to be broken. Then you get your process layout. That is where all of your machines are grouped together. So any type of work can actually be done on these machines. It's not a specific job that they just do. So all of the lathes are there. All of the drilling work is here and all of the grinding work is here. Even though it looks like it goes in a production line, it doesn't actually, because they can make different types of products in these workshops. Then, so basically what you had to do there is you had to say the 2 names of the workshop layouts and then discuss them for the other 2 marks. Question 2.3, you had to say the safety precautions or safety measures after the machine has been switched on. So basically while you're working on the machine. So 2.3.1, they asked about the pedestal grinder. So you couldn't have said anything about checking if the machine floor is clean and the environment around the machine. You couldn't say anything like check for safety guards, make sure that you're wearing the appropriate clothing or anything like that. If you said anything like that, you didn't get any marks. You had to say stuff while the machine is turned on, and those things are everything that you have to check before the machine is switched on. So on page 6, the pedestal grinder and a bench grinder is the same thing. It starts over there and it goes on page 7. So just go check there for anything while the machine is switched on. Then your pedestal joule is on page 8. So it starts there at the bottom and goes on page 9. Again, check only for stuff while the machine is switched on. You will know the difference between before the machine is switched on and while the machine is switched on and after it's been switched off. And then 2.3.3, the milling machine and the lathe. You use these things every day in the workshop. So you guys are supposed to know this, and we learned about it in grade 10 and 11. It's not specifically in your textbooks, but we've done this work. And they can, in grade 12, they can ask you anything from grade 10 onwards. So you could have said there anything like, you're not allowed to remove shavings with your hands while the machine is switched on, or remove shavings at all. You can't use any tools to adjust anything while it's on. Don't try and stop the machine by hand. Don't try and adjust anything or put your hands near the cutters. Anything like that would have been fine.